Good morning, team. Good morning. So, good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Janine. Nice to see you. So, it is Jane and Susie are back in the house. Yes. Hope you had a good weekend. Helen's here. Good morning, good morning. Week 3, lockdown 3. Yes. And it's gym session this morning with back and triceps. So, yes, let's see if we can get some fresh exercises for you to, good morning, Carrie, for you to do this morning. Back, as I said, back and triceps. My name's Louise. I'll go through the disclaimer. So these exercises are intended for fit and healthy. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions, please consult your doctor before you start. Online workouts are harder than a normal workout, so please stop immediately if you feel any pain or discomfort. Neither myself nor Two Rivers take any responsibility for any pain or injury caused during the workout. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Carrie. All right, shall we start with a warm-up? Yep, let's do that. So, you need your weights, obviously. If you've got, you know, when we do legs, bums, and tums, we use those stretchy bands. If you've got a set of those, or 2 or 3 to double up on the resistance, then get a hold of those. If you've got a bench and a mat, and we just mix and match and do whatever you can with whatever you've got available. It is a gym session, so it is intended to go heavy and then with less reps, and we do them in sets, supersets. Okay, let's start with a warm-up. So, nice and light, roll those shoulders. Good. So my feet are outside the hips, feet are, heels are planted into the floor, and you can wiggle those toes so you know where your weight is distributed. All right, let's take the arms up into a Y. So feet are just outside, and you're bringing them over your shoulders, squeezing that belly button right up to the spine, switching those glutes on. Okay, we're going to alternate it. We're going to bring one out in front, so right up to the top, and then one out to the side. Both arms going at the same time, right over the top. Warming up the shoulders, warming up the top of your back muscles, and of course the triceps. Lovely. Keep that going. Couple more reps. Okay, give me a big shoulder roll. Take the arms out to the side so that your palms are facing downwards on both sides. Palms are facing downwards. Hold it there. Hold it there. Then switch it over. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Hold it there. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hold it. Hold it. Now make tiny little circles. I've changed it back so the palms are facing down. Whew. That feels nice. And then switch it around, but change the palms facing up to the ceiling. Change direction with your tiny little circles. Good, good. Couple more seconds. Bring the arms in. Let's go down into a squat. Again, feet outside the hips, push the bum back. So you can see I've got a long straight spine. I'm looking out in front of me, not looking down at the floor. And these are just to warm up the whole body. I know we're working the back and the triceps, but we need to be nice and warm so we don't hurt ourselves. Good, 2 more. come up to standing. A backward stepping lunge. So one, and then bringing it in, alternating it. Keeping your feet outside the hips. So it's a little bit different to a normal lunge. Bringing that knee right down to the floor. That's it. Again, shoulders looking forward. Shoulders are back. One more on each side. We're going to change it to a side lunge. Big, long side lunge. Ah, good. That feels good. Shoulder rotation. Let's take it over diagonally. Still got those nice light weights in front of you. Diagonal. And then ankle to ankle. So diagonal, diagonal, opposite ankle to ankle. Again, looking forward. Beautiful. Try not to drop the head. Try and keep the tummy tucked in. Diagonal. Couple more rounds. Then I think we're set to go. One more. And roll those shoulders. Good job. Place your weights back down. Right, we're going to start off with working with the back. If you have a plate, grab your plate. If not, a dumbbell is fine. Your lightest weight first, higher reps, and then we drop down. As we get heavier, we drop the reps. So, I've got a 5, feet outside the hips. I'm going to lift it up high above my head, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. Even slower, 6. Again, up above you, controlling it slowly down. So we work in the whole of the delts, pecs, all the shoulder muscles, as well as the upper body and the back. Got a slight tilt in the hips, so tucking that tailbone under. So you've got a nice strong core. You don't want to be moving your body as you bring this down. You want to be working these muscles, lats, nice and slow. Good. Keep that going. Control. Couple more. Okay, so 2 more, and that's 12. Nice and slow. Good. Right, so you might have a plate that you can double up, or a slightly heavier one. So you see if you can hold 2 at a time. We're going to do the same, but we're going to drop the reps. I'm going to change the weight. So same, drop the weights. Feet outside the hips, everything's tight. Let's go. Controlled. Yep, definitely feel it. That's 3. Keep it going. Halfway. One more. Controlled all the way down. Good job. Drop it, not on your toe, and stretch it out. Other side. One more time. If you can, add on another plate, or double up with your dumbbells. So bringing it up above your head, slowly bringing it down as slow as you can. I'm going to stay with the same weight, but we're going to drop the reps down to 8. Morning, Douglas. Morning, Jason. Here we go. 8 reps, shoulders back. Ready? Let's go. Halfway. Ugh. Three to go. Come on, stay with me. 3 to go. We finish this set. 2. Last one. Ugh. Grit it out. 2, 1. Stop. Lovely work. Roll the shoulders. Grab a quick drink if you need to while I get the next lot out. We're going to do, I know it's a little bit of cardio, but it is working. I have a kettlebell. You can do this with a weight, a light weight. Okay, so there we have it. I'll demonstrate first with a light weight. Make sure I've got enough space. Maybe I'll do it this way. So what we're going to do is, morning Rachel, we're going to do a burpee up to an upright row. So we're working the triceps as well as your back muscles all in one go. First of all, light weight, and then with the high reps, and then we're bringing it down. So take a look. Burpee on my hands. Stop there. Tuck the tailbone up. Weight is underneath you. Coming up to standing, upright row. Back down again. Burpee, upright row. Keep that going. Hands flat to the floor. Make sure you throw those legs back. Squeeze the glutes. You want to just have that upright row coming just underneath your body, up to standing, up to in line with your heart. Elbows are out to the side. Keep it going. If you've already got kettlebells, get them ready. We'll use them in the next round. Otherwise, you can stay with your weights, your dumbbells. If you can, double up, go heavier on the next round. Not fast movement. You want to isolate those triceps. Squeeze the glutes. Good. 2 more, please. Last one. Good. So that's my lightweight. Now, you can, if you've got a plate, you can do the same thing with a plate. Or a kettlebell is much easier. I'll demonstrate with the plate, but I'm going to use the kettlebell. So, burpee, grab it, come on up, upright row. Place it down. Burpee. All right, we'll do these. 10, please. Good work, team. Keep it going. Three to go. 2. Ah, good. Come on up, shake it out. Feels good, right? Now you've got the blood pumping. Now the oxygen's moving around the body. Those muscles are ready to move up to the next level. Okay, so let's do that. Last set in this sequence. It's just another way of doing the same exercise to incorporate whatever equipment that you've got at home. Okay, so I'm going to use the dumbbell, hands flat to the floor. Ready? This time, 8 reps. Keep it going, you got 4 more. 3. So you're driving straight up through the balls of your feet, heels of your feet, working the glutes, whole posterior chain, as well as those triceps on the last bit. 2 to go. Last one. Good. Put it down. Well done. Shake it out. Awesome. Okay, we're going to change the exercise. We're going to do triceps, staying with the triceps. Let's see. Now, if you don't have heavy weights at home, but you've got the bands, you can easily work the triceps. Okay, or double up. See how I'm pinching the tricep, squeeze in between the shoulder blade, maybe step back a little bit so you can see me. Okay, that's an option. Or come down to the floor with your dumbbells. I need to get the other one. Hold on. So, same exercise as the band, working your triceps. You can do this in a kneeling position. Make sure that your shoulders are above your hands. I want you to suck the belly button in and your eye line's looking just in front of you. We're going to bring that weight up to your ribs, back down again, alternating each side. Okay? Or you can go up onto your toes. You can go up onto your toes and make it into a plank. It just incorporates more muscle groups because you'll be working your core, your glutes, but there's different stages. Everyone is at a different stage, so don't worry if you start on your knees, you're doing it. Okay, now I need to concentrate and make sure that I'm not dipping my hips from side to side. I need to suck that belly button in and control it on the way down. Good. So that either using your bands, squeezing your shoulder blades together, or you're on your knees, or you're in a plank position. Keep it going. That's it. Last one. Good. Come down to your knees. Push your bum back and just stretch out the arms in front of you. Now, there's another version of this. You can go, if you have the option, you might want to use a chair. So you can do single arm renegade raise. using a chair or a bench. Make sure that you've got a nice flat back, your bottom sticking up to the ceiling, and your elbow, your shoulder is underneath your hand. Okay, so that is an option. Or if you're lucky enough, you can use your bench. We're going to go heavier. So you're either using your bands, you're doing it in a plank position, you're using a chair or a bench. Let's go. So now look what I'm looking for here. As you go heavier, this jerking motion is not going to get you anywhere. You want to try and keep it nice and smooth. You want to try and keep your shoulders aligned, but dropping it slightly. You're also working your core and your glutes here. Okay. I'm starting to feel the burn. So, if you are, you're doing it right. 2 more. 1. And switch it over, other side. So making sure I'm in the right position before I start. Here we go. More. Yeah, come on up, roll the shoulders. 2 sets down, 1 to go. Can you go heavier? I'm going to. Right, team, we're ready? So we drop it down from 10 to 8 reps. Suck that belly button in, squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Nice and smooth. 4 more. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Switch it over, other side. Okay, last set. Nice. 8, 7. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good job. Roll the shoulders. How does that feel? Good morning, Hannah. Nice to have you join us this morning. Okay, let's change it over to working on your back again. You need a nice light weight to start. So I've picked 2s. Let me just clean up my mess a bit. Right. Now we start with this one just without the weights. Hands are out in front of you. Feet are long and straight as well. And we're just going to do opposite arms to leg. My eye line's looking at the floor. Squeezing the glutes, working the whole back. They're just getting warmed up for this one. All right, really make sure you're squeezing. Keep that going. Okay, now grab your weight and take a look. I'm going to have the weight out in front of me. And I'm going to slowly bringing it in and bringing it out. Now my feet are off the floor. So I've lifted the feet off the floor, lifted the shoulders off the floor, and you're just going to bring it in slowly and take it out. Drop. Lift up, bringing it in, taking it out, and drop. So it's an isolated movement, no rush. Good. Keep that going. Maybe I should move over slightly. See me a bit better. Okay, here we go. So we've got 7 reps left. Two more. It's hard, even with the lightweight. Come on up, stretch it out. So I'm going from a 2 to a 3 now. That just shows you what you need for this one. Okay, and we're going to go down to 8 reps. So really sucking in that core. I mean, your trunk is not just your back, it's the front as well, and vice versa. So you have to work both sides to make sure that you've got that strong base. Okay, team, ready? So we're going to lift the legs off the floor, so thighs are off the floor, chest is off the floor, you bring the weight into you. Let's go. 8 reps, that's all we've got. Last one. Beautiful. Come on up, shake it out. That was quite a difficult one. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Pauline. Welcome along. Okay, so back muscles. Let's turn it over and work the triceps. We're going to use a bar. I've got 2 sets. You can do this on your mat or you can do it on a bench if you've got a bench at home. We're going to start off with using the bar. Okay. So lying flat to the floor. I'll do it on the floor first to demonstrate, and then we'll do it on the bench. So feet are just underneath your hips. Hands are in line with your shoulders. You're going to hinge at the elbows and bringing the bar over to the crown of your head. Now the idea is to make sure that your elbows are pulling in towards each other. All right, let's go. 12, please. All right, think about those elbows, squeezing them towards each other. Over to the crown of the head. Tiny pause as you get to the top. Nice. You got 4 left. Not a rush. We want to try and isolate those triceps. So tiny pause at the crown. That's it. And last one. Okay, bring it down and take it over. One arm over the top. Okay, so this round we're going to do a double pulse. We're going to bring it down to the ribs, over to your forehead, over to your crown, and back down again. So 2 pulses, your elbow's not actually touching the floor. You're going to bring it right over the crown and back down again. So 2 pulses here, over. Let's go. Control. Think about those elbows, squeezing them together. You've got it. That's it. Keep it going now. Control. Now, if you don't have a bar, you can easily do these with dumbbells. You just grab one dumbbell, hold it together. In fact, dumbbells are quite often the right size. You got them there, bringing it over the top and down. So that's your option. We've got 3 to go. 2. 2 pulses, last one, over the top. Lovely. Come on up, roll it over. Put the hands onto your shoulders, rotate, rotate, opposite direction. That's it, okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to offer it on the bench. I'm also going to go heavier. If you haven't got the weights, that's fine. Stay with what you've just used. If you haven't got a barbell, an option is doing the skull crusher with the dumbbells, making sure you're keeping these elbows right next to your ears. If they wander out, you won't be working the triceps. You'll still be working the shoulders, but you won't be working the triceps. So you're going to start this first round without a weight, and then I'm going to add on some weights. Okay, team? So when you come down onto the bench, make sure that your feet are flat to the floor. When you lie down, your small of your back is pushed into the bench, and you tuck those shoulder blades under. Again, the same thing applies. Your hands need to be in line with your shoulders. Then you know you're going to be working the triceps. We're going to hinge at the elbows, bringing it right over to the crown of your head. But just do singles to start. So there's a starting position, tucking the shoulder blades under, making sure that I've got, pushing my hips up to the ceiling, pushing through from the heels of my feet. Here we go, let's go. So we're going to drop the reps down to 10. That's it. So if you haven't got a bar, you can do this with a dumbbell, bringing it over to the crown of your head and then squeezing it up. Now, look at those elbows again. Are you squeezing them towards each other? We're working the triceps. Triceps, smallest muscle group in the body, doesn't get enough attention, does it? Let's keep going. You got 4 more. Now you're working the biceps as well, so don't worry about that. 3, 2. Okay, we go straight into that, bringing it down to your ribs, double pulse over to the crown. That's 1 rep. Keep it going. There's a flow here, we don't stop. Double pulse, straight over. That's 3. Double pulse in the ribs. Keep the elbows tucked in. Okay, so your arms might be fatiguing now. I want you to try and push through. I want you to make sure you still got those elbows in position. You got 4 more reps. 3 more. Nice, team. Yes. Bring it up, sit up nice and safely, placing it down onto the floor. Sit up tall, hands on your shoulders, rotate, rotate, and then back again. Forward and back, forward and back. Good. So I could feel that in my biceps as well, but definitely in the triceps. I'm going to go up on the weights. I'm going to look for a 5 somewhere. If you can, load it up. Okay, let me just demonstrate how you do this if you only have a dumbbell. Heaviest dumbbell that you've got. So, same thing applies. Feet, heels pushed into the floor, smaller the back, pushed into the bench. Grabbing the weight, you can hold it side on, or you can hold it upright, whatever is more comfortable. Okay, so this is demonstrating the same movement with a dumbbell. Taking it right down, so my elbows are coming right past my ears. Two more. Last one. Good work, team. Place it safely. Roll yourself up. Ooh. All right, let's do it with a barbell if you've got it. Otherwise, stay with the... We drop the reps. Remember your technique needs to stay. Otherwise, it's pointless doing it. Rather stay with the lower weights until you get better at it and stronger and fitter, and then add on the weights. All right, roll it down. Get into that set position. So tuck the shoulder blades under, and you're going to bring it up and down. 2, 1 more. Bringing it down. Well done. Come on up. Hands over. Roll it out. Shake it out. And opposite direction. Okay, team. We go back to your back muscles. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Andy. Are we this morning? Okay. Okay. We're going to do some rows. You can do these with the dumbbells. When you do them with the dumbbells, coming down to your knees, you push your bottom out, bring the dumbbells up to your ribs, twisting it back to your knees, come up to standing. I think what we'll do is we'll do 2. So stay down for 2, twist, come on up. Let's keep that going. 12 reps. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades. The wonderful, the beauty of this exercise is you're working your back as well as your triceps. So double whammy in this one. Nice work. Eye line should be looking at the floor. Your bum should be your tailbone pushing up towards the ceiling. So you've got a long, straight spine. You're squeezing your glutes. We want to work the whole body. That's it. Keep that going. I'm thinking about squeezing between my shoulder blades, getting those elbows right up to the ceiling. Tiny pause at the ribs. Two more, please. Last one. Come on up. Okay, so there's your dumbbells. You can do this one using your so you can do this one as well, an option. So push the bottoms back, squeezing, Using your bands. We're going to now move on, so a little bit heavier in weight, and do the same thing using a barbell. This is the last round, everyone. Okay, so working whole posterior chain, glutes as well, and the triceps. Deep breath. Here we go. So bend it up, overhand grip. Coming down to the knees, 2 pulls, up to standing. We've dropped the reps down to 10. Squeeze, squeeze. Right up to your belly button, please. Eye line looking just in front of you. Keep that technique. You're halfway. Our shoulders are back. You got 4 left. Stay with me, nearly there. Squeeze, squeeze. Last one, please, team. Last one. Come on, let's finish it. Come up to standing. Good job. Okay. So let's just twist it out. Right round. If you can, add some weight onto that barbell. Arms over to the top. 1 more set, 8 reps. Heavier still. If you've got heavier dumbbells, do the same thing. Double, double, come up to standing. Okay, let's do it. Okay, deep breath, because I know this is going to be tough. 8 reps. Good morning, Julie. Here we go. So bending at the knees. Squeezing the glutes, quads, everything nice and tight before I start. Here we go. 2 reps. 1, 2. Come up to standing. You're halfway. Halfway. I can feel it. 2 rounds. 2 rounds, please. Come on. 1, 2. Last one. Finish it. Up to standing. Bend the knees, put the bar down nice and safely. Roll the shoulders. 1 arm over the top. Fantastic work, team. It's all over. That's back and triceps today. Other side. Arm across the front. Tomorrow it's core at 10 o'clock, and then at 12 o'clock we have a half an hour of legs, bumps and tums. So please come and join me. If you have any feedback or comments that you'd like us to do, then feed it through either on email or on here. We'd love to hear from you. That's Backtrack. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Enjoy the rest of Monday. Well done. Goodbye.